One of my favorite things as a teacher and designer is looking for what I would call the hidden value or the value cost ratio in an idea. And so the class that I teach on good landscape ideas or hidden value is all about looking at the ways that certain ideas will give an unusual value from some angle without a relatively high cost. So I want to talk you through a few of these images here. And let's see here. So what I like about this particular idea here is I want you to imagine this scene without these two umbrellas. And just imagine that there's a bright sun coming into this space here on a hot San Rafael day. And what I experienced in this site was that when it was too bright and too hot, you didn't really want to be out in this area. But also, it wasn't quite as colorful and interesting as when we put these two overlapping umbrellas up. Now, I chose these umbrellas for their aesthetic value at least as much as their functional value. The green here was a chosen fabric to match the green of the walls. The orange was chosen to match the orange of the wall that's over here outside of the photo view. But what I observed was that these three umbrellas, of which you can just see two, there's another red one, further off the screen there, completely changed the experience, the whole roof of the garden. The whole roof of the garden basically became a work of art, doubling the aesthetic value of the site and making it much more inviting and even a little cozy. And the cost for that was just $600 a piece. So I thought that was pretty exciting that for $1,200 we could take the considerable investment in this whole area here. I mean, we've got $20,000 at least in this wall here. We've got a $10,000 deck. We've got the walls. We've got the lights. So we've got probably about $30,000 in what I would call the floor and partial surroundings of this image. And for just $1,200, we could add a ceiling that would make it all much more attractive, interesting, and functional. And the cost for that, other than the $1,200, was nothing in terms of space. They don't take up any space because they're wall-mounted umbrellas. And they've turned out to be quite an attractive feature as far as the people who have seen and enjoyed the garden have commented. Now, similarly, I'm most excited about paint because in this project here, you've got a lot of infrastructure invested in the structure and some in the furniture and pots, but you've only got about $100 invested in the cost of paint. But this used to be quite an ugly old gray deck, and this was just a boring gray wall before I painted the flowers on it in the green. And the stencils, etc. And even this mirror here, it's just bringing in the gold color and adding to the sense of space in a small area. even this mirror, it's only a $40 mirror, but it adds an incredible amount of interest for the for the $50 involved, the few minutes it takes to put it up, the fact that it doesn't require any water, and will be around for a long time, so it's low maintenance. So I think paint is incredibly low maintenance, deer resistant, water resistant. So in this image here, those are the two ideas that I think deliver the most important investment for the energy expended, or deliver the most important value for the energy expended. And as a designer, I'm very interested in what I would call the cost benefit analysis. It's not just having a great benefit, and of course this is all tailored to one particular client and their taste, and so it's produced a very high benefit to them. May or may not do it for you, but it's not just the benefit that's important, but it's how much energy is expended in order to get there. So that's what we explore in this class, and this is just a taster of some of my thoughts in one of the photos.